Good evening, all. We will start from 8:10. Okay. Let us wait for 2-3 minutes. Let all join. Then we will start.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. My screen is visible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, do you have any conceptual doubt? I mean, related to any concepts? Okay. So all of your silence means I will take it as you don't have doubt. So we will this session we will solve some selected problems. Okay. So this is our first problem. You just take your time. You have 2 minutes. Just solve it and let me know the answer. Then we will solve it together. Okay. You can see the question properly, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, it's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any answers?
Yes, ma'am. 2,
Yeah.
4 and minus 2 and 4.
Okay, 2, 4 and minus 2, 1, minus 4. These two, right? Anything else? Okay. So let us start from the
Minus 4.
minus 2, minus 4, right? Okay. Okay, so what is the question? It's basically we have three different points, P, Q, and R. So the coordinate of P is minus 1, minus 2, and Q is 1, 2. And we have the hint that these 3 points are collinear, right? That means we have two options to solve it. I mean, if these 3 points are collinear, then we have first option, like that means first way, the slope of the line PR, slope of the line PR will be equals to slope of the line Q1, right? So using this, we can solve this thing. And we have second option. Using this 2 point P and Q, we can calculate the equation of the line, right? PQ. Then because we know that R is on the line, so R will satisfy the equation. From that, we will get a condition between G and H, right? So I'm following the second way. Because P, Q are collinear, so we have the line PQ. So what will be the equation of the line PQ? If we just follow 2-point form. So we have x plus 1 by 1 plus 1 equals y plus 2 by 2 plus 2, right? So if we just simplify it, then what we will get? X plus 1 into 2 y plus 2. So in the result, we will get 2x equals y, right? 2 and 2 will be cancelled out from both the sides. So this is the equation of the line. And we know that PQR, these 3 points are collinear. That means R will satisfy the equation of the line. So we can write then 2G equals H. Right? That means we have the condition between G and H. Now we can check the points which are satisfying this condition. Immediately we can say that this is a possibility for the point R, right? So if I take the option A, it will satisfy the condition 1. Again, option D will satisfy the condition 1. But B and C will not satisfy the condition, right? So A and D are the correct answers. So you are correct. Okay, any doubt?
No, ma'am, but if the numbers are small, we can have a quick graph done and also verify, no?
What? Can you repeat again?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I understand this method, but if the
Mhm.
numbers are small, like the ones that are here, minus
Mhm.
1, minus 2, so even if
Mhm.
we plot a rough graph and just jot
Mhm.
down the points, we can understand which ones are collinear or which ones are not.
Yeah, we can plot the graph, but
Yeah, the
after
systematic.
like
This is a systematic manner. I understand.
yeah. I got your point. We can plot the graph. So if we just you want to plot the graph of the line PQ, right?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. So how will it look? 2x minus y equals 0. So it will basically look something like that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then what is the next step?
Then we just check for the points that are mentioned, and we can have a rough, quick idea. So this is, I understand what you said. I was just saying that we could also do this if the numbers are not too complicated. For example,
Yeah.
if the numbers
So
are in
it is
decimals, then it
again
becomes a
via
harder one. Yeah.
the equation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, you can also do that if it is not something complicated. Ultimately, it's again via the equation of the line. So you have to go through the equation of the line.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else? No, right? Okay. So we can move to the next. Okay, option A and D are right. So this is the next question. So again, same rule. You just take your time to solve this. Then again, we will solve it together. My voice is clearly audible, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's audible.
Yes, ma'am, you are
Okay.
clearly audible.
Okay.
8,000, ma'am.
8. Okay. Anything else? Any other? All of you are finding 8,000 as an answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the question? A publishing house purchases a printing machine for rupees 50,000 at the end of 5 years. At the end of 5 years, the value of the machine is supposed to be 10,000. Okay, so if I take X as number of years and Y as value, then we can say that when X is equals to 0, our Y was 50,000, right? And when X is equals to 5, after 5 years, the value is supposed to be 10,000. So when X is equals to 5, Y will be equals to 10,000, right? So this is the data we have. Now we have to find what is our question. If the loss in value is assumed to be linear, then what is the yearly loss in the value of the machine? So basically we have to calculate the yearly loss. So first step is we can calculate the total loss. So what will be total loss? The purchasing price minus the selling price, right? So purchasing price is 50,000 and selling price is 10,000. So the total loss will be 40,000, right? Hence loss per year will be, because we have this loss in 5 years, so per year loss will be 1 over, like 40,000 multiplied by 1 over 5, right? So we will get 8,000. So this is the correct answer. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Just to confirm,
Mhm.
if you're taking X as 0, then isn't the other X supposed to be 4, if I'm not wrong?
Mm,
Like if you considered the initial month or the year as
okay.
X is equal to 0,
Yeah, that is
X
correct.
becomes
We can take X as 1 as
okay,
an
yeah,
initial
yeah.
number. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then it's
Madam, it will be zero only at the starting only it's zero. See, if you take y2 minus y1 by x2 minus 1, that is a slope. So basically, you are finding the slope. Since we are reading coordinate systems, so this is like some your mathematics you are doing. We are studying mathematics still. So basically, we have to draw a line starting from 0 when x is 0, and that time your y is 50,000, and it's a negative slope. So when
Actually, X equals to 0 represent the initial point. That means the starting.
starting, so
Yeah. So
one should
1
not be there,
means
it should be
1
zero only.
year, 2 means 2 year, and 5 means after 5 years. Yeah, you are correct. Yeah. Right.
So actually, we are finding the slope for 5 years.
Yeah, this is basically the slope of the line because we are taking the loss as a linear. That means a straight line. The equation of the loss. If I generate the equation of the loss, it is a line, and we are just calculating the slope.
Yeah.
Yes.
yes, ma'am.
This is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay.
Yeah. So then the x will be 0 only in your slide.
Yes, ma'am. The X will become 0 only.
Yes.
I'm just X will
Yeah, right. X0, X equals to 0, it represents the initial time, like before starting this procedure, this thing. Okay, anything else? Okay. Okay, this is the third question. So we have a picture given here, and you have to use the hint in the picture to solve this question. So again, take your time. So we can do it step by step, right? So first we have given the line L2 with slope 2. And we have the point is on the line L2. So we can calculate the equation of the line L2, right? So what will be the equation of the line L2?
So directly we can, okay. See, we can put
Like, using
slope
the
as
slope intercept form, we can directly calculate it, right?
calculate the point D.
Yeah. So we know that this is basically y minus y naught equals to m into x minus x naught, right? This was the formula, right? So if I just put this is our y naught and x naught, so we have y minus 1 equals slope is 2, then x minus x plus 2.5, right? So we will get y equals 2x plus
6.
2 into 2.5 plus 1. This is basically 6, right? So we have the line L2 is equals to y equals 2x plus 6. This is the equation of line L2. Okay. Now the second thing we have, D is the intersection of line L1 and L2. That means D will lie both on both the line L1 and L2, right? That means the coordinate of D will satisfy the equation of the line L2. And second thing we have, D is on the y-axis. That means x coordinate will be 0 for D, right?
Yes.
So D should be something 0, y, right?
Yes,
So if
ma'am.
and D will satisfy this equation. So if I just put the value, then we will get y equals
equal
0
to
plus
6.
6. That means 6. So the coordinate of D will be 0, 6, right?
So A is false.
Yeah. So A becomes false. We have coordinate of D as 0, 6. Now what is the second thing? The equation of the line L1. We know that D is on the line L1 and L2 both. Again, we have this point C on the line L1, right? So we can, now we have the coordinate of D and we have the coordinate of C. So we can again use the 2-point form and calculate the equation of the line L1. So what will be the equation of the line L1?
5, 6, 0, 6. Six.
This one, right?
Yeah.
So this is nothing but x plus y equals 6. Right? That means this is the correct answer. The equation of the line L1 is x plus y equals 6, right? Second thing is the line L1 is perpendicular to L2. And fourth option is L1 is parallel to the line L2. So we have the equation of both the line L1 and L2. So we can calculate their slope, right? So the slope of line L2 is already given, it's 2. And what is M1? Slope of the line L1 is?
Minus.
-1, right? So if I multiply M1 and M2, then we will get -2. So clearly this is not a perpendicular line, right?
Maybe not
In all,
parallel.
yeah. Also, this is not parallel. So if it were parallel, then M1 should be equals to M2. And if it were a perpendicular, then M1 into M1 should be equals to -, right? So both are not holding. That means they are neither perpendicular nor parallel. That means only option B is the correct option. Okay. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
why we take value M1 is -1?
Okay, so you have M1 is the slope of the line L1, right? And what is the equation of line L1? L1 is x plus y equals 6. So from here you can calculate the slope, right? From here, if you express it in that form, so you will get -x plus 6, and the coordinate, the coefficient of -x is nothing but the slope of the line, right? So the coefficient of x is -1, which is slope of the line L1. So our M1 is -1. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we can move to the next question, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the next question. Again, we have the same scenario, same pictures, and the question is different. So you have to just read the question and solve it, okay? So take your time and try to solve it. Sorry. Did you get anything? Sorry. Any answer for K, the value of K? So the hint is like you have to simply calculate the area. I mean, you have all the 3 points for both the triangles, and you have to calculate area using the 3-point rule. Then you have to calculate the ratio.
K equal to 9 by 5, ma'am.
By 5. Any other answer? Or all of you are getting the same?
So 9 by 5 should not be right, I think. ABC is okay. 9 by 5. Okay, correct.
Basically,
Got
area
ulta.
ratio, ma'am. Ratio.
Yeah.
You have to calculate the ratio, and you just let me know your answers. I mean, maybe you can get different answers, and just let me know the answers. So are you getting anything else other than 9 by 5? Okay, so we can solve it.
You please proceed, but I'm taking time. I'm slow. You can proceed, please.
Yeah, sure. So the thing is, we know the formula. If we have 3 points, then we know the formula to calculate the area of the triangle, right? So the formula is half into x1 y2 minus y3.
Ma'am,
Yes.
in that case, using the half into base into height,
Yeah.
that will
Yes, you can also do that.
okay.
But yeah, if you have the 3, yeah, you have the base and height. This is also possible.
That is
And the 3-point rule is also possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ma'am, but when the lines are intersecting through x-axis, through y-axis, it is more feasible to do the area through the half into base into height, I guess.
No, you have the coordinate, right? So we can calculate the length of this line, which is that 5 minus this.
No,
right?
7.5.
Yeah, like 5 minus of this.
2.5.
That is 5 plus 2.5. So it will be 7.5, right?
Then the height will be
Yes.
6. Height.
Yeah, so you can calculate the base and height here, then it's fine. Then we can also use the 3-point rule. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. This is the formula, right? Now you just have to put the value. I'm not calculating it right now. We have the calculated version. So this, after putting the value, we will get this as the area of the triangle ABC. And we calculated the coordinate of D, right? Which was 0.6, correct? Similarly, if we apply this formula, then we will get the area of the triangle DBC as this. Then we have to calculate the ratio. The ratio will be nothing but 33.75 over 18.75. And the ratio is given in the question is K:1, right? That means this is K over 1. So the value of K will be equals to 33.75 by 18.75, which is 1.8, right? Is it
Yeah.
fine?
Basically 9.7 by 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you show
Mm-hmm.
can you show the question?
Yeah, sure.
Just
This is
share
the-
the screenshot.
Mhm. You can get the slide in your supplementary content also, I guess.
Math section.
Yeah, in your portal,
Okay.
you can find the supplementary content, then maybe this file will be available then. Okay. Okay. So any doubt in this question?
No.
Okay. So we can move to the next question. In the next question also, again the similar picture, similar thing, and we have the question as something different and you have to write. Okay. So take your time and solve it.
Madam, here, which is L3, madam?
L3 is given that consider a new line L3 which passes through the point A and is parallel to x-axis. So L3 you can consider this line. Okay. And parallel to x-axis means horizontal line, right? And
Yes,
horizontal line passes through a point means we know that y coordinate will be fixed throughout the line, right? So from this in we can calculate the equation of the line L3, right? Which will be y equals to 10, right? And x will be the variable. X will vary. And y will remain constant throughout the line, y equals to 10. So the equation of the line will be y equals to 10. And again, you have L1, equation of the line L1 was x plus y equals 6. So x plus y equals 6. Equation of the line L2 was y equals 2x plus 6. And equation of the line L3 is y equals 10. So you have all the three equations given. Now you have to solve this thing. That means you have to calculate the area of the region enclosed by this three line. That means area of this region. So this is a triangle, right? Again, you have a triangle. So you can use the base and height formula. Also, you can use the 3-point formula. You already know the coordinate of the point B. You just have to calculate the other two, the coordinate of the other 2 points, and then you have to calculate the area. So you can do this in both the way, and yeah, this is your time. Just take time and let me know what is the area. Which method are you using? The 3-point rule or height into base?
Height into base. Ma'am, area will be 12. Area 12.
So you get as 12. So the height, if I calculate the height is this one, right? 10 minus 6.
4.
And what is the base? So we have to calculate this, the coordinate of these 2 points, right?
Yeah.
That means intersection of the line L1 with L3 and L2 with L3, right?
L3. Yes, ma'am.
So L1 intersection.
How the height is 10, like?
So the coordinate of D is 0, 6 and coordinate of A is 0, 10. So if I exclude this portion, like this portion from the whole portion, then we will get the height, right? Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, what is the height of total portion?
Total mean?
Total portion is
A to whole line.
this, from this
Yes,
to
yes.
this. We are calculating from this, from the origin. The coordinate of A is 0 to 10, right?
9. The height will be 9.
Let me use another color. Okay. So the line, this line has the length 10, right?
Whole.
And this
Okay,
line,
okay, got it.
the yellow line has the length 6, right?
Okay,
So
okay,
if you
got
just
it.
exclude, we will got this portion, which is the height of the triangle, right? Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Some
So
height is
what-
4.
Yeah. So what?
3.
Ma'am, height is 4.
Yes, height is 4.
The base will be 6.
So what? First we have to calculate the intersection points, right? So what is L1 intersection L3? We have to just put the value of L3 in the equation of L1, right? So we will get x equals to 6 minus 10.
4.
That is minus 4, right? So L1 intersection L3 will be minus 4, 10.
10.
That means this point, the coordinate of this point is minus 4, 10. And
Yes, ma'am.
similarly, we will calculate coordinate of this point, which will
2,
be
10.
yeah. So
10, yeah.
2x plus 6. So we will get x equals 4 by 2, that is 2. So this will be 2, 10. So we have all the things. So we will get this as the base as 6, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if we just take this, so half into height into base will give you 12. And also you can use the 3-point rule to calculate this one, right? Okay, so this is the written version. If you want, you can also check the written version. So you can use anything to, like you can use the 3-point rule. Also, you can use the height base formula to solve the idea. Okay, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the next question. Again, take your time and solve it. Okay. So mirror, just to hint that mirror with respect to some line means you have to, suppose you have a rectangular paper and you have to fold the paper with respect to that line, and after folding you will get some figure, and this is the mirror image of the figure. Okay, I just try to imagine this in this way and then try to solve this question.
Ma'am, it would be A because it is mirror, so X and Y
This
will
one?
get opposite. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
A
can we
minus
say that in
51.
this type of question, when y-axis is taken as a mirror, the slope changes the
Yeah.
sign?
Yes, yes, yes.
The slope of the
Not
one.
not the sign. Actually, it will just, if you just reflect the like figure with respect to the y line.
Yes, ma'am. So slope changes the sign, na?
Not sign, I guess ratio. Ratio will be changed, right? Not the sign.
Ratio with respect to what, like?
Like the like 1m and 1 by n. This is what I said. Okay, let us check it. So if I draw this line, 7y plus this, we can rewrite it in the intercept form. So we will get 56 by 7. What is 56 by 7?
8.
So we will get, that means this, right? This is 7 and this is 8. So if I just reflect this line, then we will get this line.
Ma'am, B will be the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Answer will be the B.
B, this one.
B. Yeah.
Okay, let us check. Okay, so if I just reflect this line with respect to y-axis, we will get this dotted line, right? This is the dotted line, and this is 7, means this will be minus 7, right? So we will get this as x by minus 7 plus y by 8 equals 1, right? That means 8x minus 7y equals 1. Okay.
Madam, 56, no, madam. 8x minus 7
Oh yeah, right. Minus 56.
So, ma'am, here the slope is having the opposite sign, na?
Yeah, right. Yes.
So, ma'am, whenever there is a y-axis and it is reflecting, the slope will change the sign, na? That's what I've
Yes,
said.
yes. Yeah, right. Yes. So the slope we can calculate as.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Mhm.
Ma'am, is it always should be expressed as x by a y by b form? Means mirror image or mirror.
No, it's not like that. I mean, if you can express it in the intercept form, so it will be helpful for you to draw the line, right? It is the most easiest way to draw the line. It's not necessary, but it's for your help. Right? If you can express the equation in this form, then you can easily draw the line.
Okay.
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 Yeah, what you just told, it's correct. That if we reflect the line with respect to y-axis, then the slope will change its sign. And it's again, I guess it's same if we reflect the line with respect to x-axis too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that means if we reflect the line with respect to the y-axis, we will the x coordinate will remain same. Sorry, the y coordinate will remain same, but we will get the negative version of the x coordinate, right? And if we reflect the line with respect to x coordinate, sorry, x axis, then the x coordinate will remain same, and we will get the negative version of y coordinate. So in both the cases, we will get the negative slope, or the sign will change for the slope if we reflect the line with respect to the y-axis and or the x-axis. Is it fine?
Yes.
Answer will be same. The equation of the line will be same, except it is parallel to that line, no, madam. The dotted line, you will get a parallel line if you.
When parallel line, there will be coefficient will be changed.
Yeah.
See, if like you are saying that if you have a line, you are drawing a parallel line in that case, right?
Yeah, you minus 8. Why? When you are rotating or when you are taking mirror image with respect to x-axis, y coordinate will become minus 8 and x coordinate will remain as 7 only. So
Yeah.
when you draw a line, dotted line, another line, it will be parallel to this.
Parallel to this means
Minus 7, 8. There is one line between minus 7 and 8, no, madam.
yeah.
So when you rotate, when you take a mirror image with respect to x, what will be the line actually?
Like you want to take the -7 8, like the mirror image of the line -7 8 with respect to x-axis,
No,
right?
8 and original given 7y plus 8x equal to 56. If mirror image is taken with respect to x-axis, how
Yes.
the line will be there? Can you draw that line?
Okay, that means if you have the same thing, then if you
Yeah.
want to take the mirror image, so this
Yeah.
line will look like that, right?
Yeah, yes, madam. This will be parallel
Yeah.
to the dotted
Yes,
line,
yes.
no?
This will be the parallel of the dotted line.
Dotted line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Again, similarly, if you take the mirror image of this line, the dotted line, it will be parallel to this line.
Yes, madam.
Yeah. This is the mathematical beauty of the situation. Is it fine?
Okay, madam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this is our next question. So you have a carrom board given here.
Ma'am, just can you explain in 2 lines the other one?
This question.
Yeah, mirror one.
This question or the previous one?
Previous one. In 2 lines.
Okay. So yeah. What is your confusion? If just let me know, then I will focus on that point.
A mirror equation, like you said, no?
Okay, so like if it is about taking the mirror image, so suppose it was a line, right? And we are taking the mirror image with respect to y-axis. That means this line, right? That means suppose your Cartesian coordinate system is a page, okay, your paper page, and you are just folding the page with respect to the, like you are just flipping the page with respect to the y-axis. Then imagine, then we will get this line, right?
Okay.
Right? Like if you draw the line over the page, and if you see it from the opposite side, or the like, if it you just put the line, the drawing in front of a mirror, then you will get exactly the opposite reflection, right? With respect to this line. Like if you fit the mirror in this line, then you will get the exact opposite reflection, which is the symmetric line with respect to this. Okay. Yeah. So when we are taking the reflection with respect to y-axis, then our x coordinate will change to the negative. Like the length will be same, but we will take the negative length. But if you reflect the same thing with respect to the x coordinate, then your y coordinate will change from positive to negative. Okay.
That would do.
Yeah. Any doubt? Anything else?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So this is the next question. You just take your time and try to solve it. Then we will solve it step by step. This is just for hint. You have a carrom board, and the length, the maximum length of the carrom board is 10. And you have midpoint, so you have to calculate the coordinate of all the points. Then you just check the options. Okay. I am giving you 5 minutes to solve it. Then we will start it like solving it together. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can ask meanwhile.
Only the PPTs of the like recorded lectures are there. There is no recording of these PPTs.
No. You can find the recording of these PPTs in YouTube channel. Okay, you just go to YouTube channel, then you go to playlist. There will be a playlist called solving assignment questions, something like that. Okay. The recorded version is also available for this PPT, like all activity, practice assignment, and solve with the session.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, I guess we can start solving it together.
First will be correct. A
A
is
will
the
be
correct
correct,
option.
yes.
Okay, let us see. Okay, let us solve it together. You just help me to solve it. Okay. So
Ma'am,
let us.
what is the length of the board?
10 given. Below AD, they have given 10.
And they are
AE,
saying
the
FH
AED.
and
Below that, they have given
EG.
that 10.
And they're saying FH and EG are perpendicular line segment. That's
This length is given.
obvious.
Okay, let us start. So just let's start reading the question from beginning. A Carrom board is a square board with a symmetrical design as shown in the diagram below. And E, F, G, and H are the midpoint of AD, BA, CV, and DC respectively. So we can see it, right? We have E, H, G, and F, and A, B, C, D, all the points. And they are the midpoints. Okay, so we can immediately talk about the coordinate of this point after seeing this up to this line, right? So we have the length of the Carrom board is 10, and we are taking A as origin. That means the coordinate of A will be 0, 0. Length is 10. That means coordinate of D will be
0,
10,
10. 10, 0.
right? We are moving towards the x-axis, so it will be 10, 0. Then B square. This is a square. So this will get
0, 10.
0,
right.
10.
And C
10,
will be
10.
10, 10. Right. And E, F, G, and H are the midpoint. That means 5. Right?
Yeah.
So we will get 5, 0. Then F will be
0, 5.
correct. G throughout this line 10
5,
will be
10.
yeah, correct. Very good. Very good. Throughout this line 10 will be constant and we will get 5. And
5.
H
10, 5.
correct. So we have the coordinate of all these points. Now let us check. Okay. So first
Ma'am, how
option,
did we get the coordinate 5, 10 and 10, 5? Can you just...
this one G. So yeah, if you just observe BC line, so throughout the line, the Y coordinate is 10, right? That means throughout the line, Y coordinate will be fixed, correct? And G is the midpoint. So the starting point is 0, 10 and the ending point is 0, 10. That means the length is 10. So the midpoint will be 5, right?
Ma'am, where it is written that length is 10?
And bottom.
Here, in this
Bottom
picture.
yellow color.
Yeah, this one. Okay.
BC is 10, right? And midpoint is 0, 5.
0, 5. E is
For F.
5, 0 and F is 0, yeah. BC is B is 0, 10 and C is 0, 10. So throughout the line y-axis will remain 10 and for x-axis we have
C
to
is
consider
10,
the
10,
midpoint.
right?
C is 10, 10. Yes. So
You're saying
midpoint
0,
if you
10.
no, it's
Whole
10,
line.
10. Yeah, B is 0, 10 and C is 10, 10. So 10 will remain constant for the y-axis and for the x-axis you have to take the midpoint. That means 5, right? The total length is 10, so midpoint will be 5.
Here also
And
10 is same.
similarly, if you consider H, the x-axis is 10 throughout the line, right? So x-axis will be 10 and for y-axis you have to take the midpoint. Again, the length is 10, so the midpoint will be 5. Is it fine now? Okay. So let us now check the first option. F, H and EG are perpendicular line segments. So FH means this line and EG means this line. So from the picture, it is clear that these two lines will be perpendicular, but how can we prove it? We have coordinate of both the line, so we can calculate the slope, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So slope
Madam, the
FG.
slope of GH is undefined, no, madam?
Slope product -1.
We can calculate the equation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what is the equation of the line FH? Like we can directly compute the slope too. So what is the slope of the line this? FH?
Slope is 0.
0.
Okay. Okay, so we cannot, okay, yeah, because slope is undefined for the line G, so we have to calculate the equation. So let us calculate the equation. So what will be the equation of the line FH? Using this 2 point, we can solve it, right? So x minus 0, 10 minus 0, then we have y minus.
Equal to 5.
Yeah. So we will get y equals to 5. And GE. What is the equation of the line GE? X equals to
5.
Yeah, x equals to 5. We can also like calculate it from the picture, right? Okay. So we have y equals to 5. That means here we will get the slope as 0, and here the slope is not defined, right? So how can we prove it perpendicular then?
To be simpler, we'll say by seeing the figure, we can say it is perpendicular.
No. Slope will be undefined, then theta will be 90 degree.
Yes.
Ma'am, this is square, right?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
board is a square shaped.
So 90
And,
degree everywhere.
Yeah, this is after seeing
We
the
see.
picture. But if you're getting 0, the slope, then theta will be tan inverse of 0, right? Which is
Yeah.
0.
0.
And for the line G, we'll get theta will be tan inverse of infinity, which is 90, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then
Yes,
the
ma'am.
difference will be, now we can calculate the difference, angle, right?
Okay.
So
Yes,
angle
ma'am.
will be, what will be the angle then? 90 minus 0.
Yeah, but that's correct, madam. But we are telling it is undefined, actually. How we are telling that it
Undefined
is
mean
90
because
degree?
because tan 90 is infinity, so we take it as undefined.
Now, how you found out for x equal to 5, for that, why you are taking 90 as the...
90 is the theta, not the slope. Like,
Yeah, that's correct, madam.
n
Theta.
is infinity, right? So we
So
are calculating the theta.
Ma'am, x is equal to 5 is a line, so the angle will be 90.
Again?
Ma'am, whatever the
yes. So,
lines that are x is equal to 5, x is equal to 6, the angle will be 90 na, by default.
Yeah, that is right. The thing is, this is one way. I mean, if you are not finding the slope, then you can compare it by the like angle. Okay, that is what I did. We calculated the angle. For one, we get the angle as 0, and for another, we get the angle as 90. So the angle will be 90. And
Ma'am,
the
how did you
second thing,
calculate the angle?
like what is the formula? If the angle with the x-axis is theta, then slope will be m equals to tan theta, right? So theta will be equals to tan inverse m. Right?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
So you can calculate the angle, then see. And the second option you have, because the line GF is parallel to the line x-axis, and the line G and E is parallel to the line parallel to the y-axis, right? And y-axis and x-axis are perpendicular. Hence, if I take their parallel lines, then they will be also perpendicular. So this is also another way to prove it. So you can do it in both the way. Okay, is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hence the option 1 is correct. Okay. Let us now check the second option. Segment GH intersect the inner square at 6, 9 and 9, 6. So we have GH Inner square means this square. So basically we have to calculate this 2 point. Okay. You just take time to calculate. So to calculate this, we have to calculate equation of the inner square, right? Like all the lines, sides.
Yeah,
So
they've given one unit.
what
One
will, yeah, this length is 1. So this length is 9, right?
so 9 and 6 is correct.
Yeah,
First
so
is
for
9.
this line, if I take this as L1, so for L1, we will get the equation as y equals to 9, right?
6 and 9. Correct.
Yeah.
Both are correct.
Yeah, and L2, we will get x equals to 9, right? This will be x equals to 9, right? And this will be y equals to 9. So if I just now check the intersection, so we will get 6 and 9. Is it fine? That means the y coordinate will be 9 here, and we have to calculate the x coordinate, right? So we have the GH, and using this, we can calculate it, right?
Ma'am, we have to calculate the equation of GH first.
Yes, yes. Okay, let us calculate it. So the equation of GH will be what? X minus 5, 10 minus 5, then y minus 10, 5 minus 10, right? So x minus 5 by 5 equals to y minus 10 by minus 5, right? So we will get 5 minus x equals to y minus 10. So x plus y will be equals to 15. Okay, so this is the line GH. Now you have another line, y equals 9, then x will be equals 6. So this point will be 6, 9. And again, the equation of this line, we have x equals to 9. And again, we have this equation. So we will get y equals to 6, right? So this point will be 9, 6. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So second option is also correct. Then we have to calculate slope of the line EF. EF means this line.
Again, there is -1 only.
Yeah. So we can see that GH and EF are parallel to each other, right? So if we have the slope of the line GH, so we need not to calculate for FE, right? Because they will be same. Slope for parallel lines will remain same, right? So the slope of GH is -1, hence the slope of EF will be -1 again. So the third option is also correct. Okay. Is it fine up to now? Is it fine up to now?
Yeah, that is one way. But second thing here also, triangle FAE is a right angle triangle. So AE and 5 AF are same. So it will be like -1. Slope will be -1, no, madam. FE.
Say it again. It's a right angle triangle. So
Yeah, FAE is a right angle triangle. No. So right
slope of the line will be this. Okay.
Yeah, FE will be -1 will be the slope.
Okay. Yeah. That is also fine. And another possibility is you have the coordinate of F and E. So you can again use the formula y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2.
Yeah.
This is also another thing. So this is easy to calculate. Next, you have to calculate distance between M and E. That means this point and this point, right? So we know the coordinate of E. So we can calculate the coordinate of M, right? So what is the coordinate of M? Similarly, we have to calculate, right? The equation of this line
4,1.
Okay, so let us see. The equation of this line will be what? Y equals 1.
Y equal to 1.
Right? And the equation of EF is? What is the equation of EF?
Y equal to -6.
EF. Tell me, what is the equation of the line EF?
X plus y equal to 5.
Yeah. Okay. So and we have y equals to 1, right? So we will get x equals to 4, right? So the coordinate of M will be 4, 1. Similarly, we can calculate coordinate of this. What happened? Wait. You can see the screen, right?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Yeah. So coordinate of M we got as 4, 1. So coordinate of this point will be, we know that the x-axis will remain 5 and we have to calculate a y-axis. So what will be the y-axis?
1.
1, right? So we have then this triangle, right? So we know that this length is 1, right? That means height of the right angle triangle is 1 and base of the right angle triangle is also 1, right? This is 4, this is 5. So we will get 1, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then hypotenuse will be root over 1 square plus 1 square, which is root 2, right?
Yeah.
So the option D is also correct. Okay. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so all of you are fine with this question, right? This is a lengthy question, but not that tough. Right? You just have to calculate the coordinate and then you can solve the question. Okay, so it is fine for all of you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. So you have the written version. You can also check. This thing is messy here. You can check the fresh written version. So we can move to the next question. This is the 6th question.
On this type of question, can we
Ma'am,
come in qualify?
Can we get this slide?
Yeah, the slide will be available in your supplementary content in the portal. You can check it from here.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
On this type of question,
Ma'am, what
that
slide
we
will be available at the
fill-
4th term? What you are saying?
No, you can go to your supplementary content. Then you can go to solve with us. Then maybe this files will be available there.
In calendar also, ma'am. It is available.
Okay. So it's fine. Yeah, someone was asking about exam. So in
Yes,
exam, you can expect something which is logical, but not lengthy. I mean, in exam, we will not ask the lengthy questions.
like this type of.
Yeah. This type of lengthy question will not be in the exam.
This is just for exercise, right?
Yeah, yes. This is just for your practice and understanding.
Okay.
Any idea how to do that? Like, how will you start to solve this question? Any idea? Anyone?
Putting both the value equal to.
Find out the equation of the line. I mean, the direct formula also is there, no, madam. M 2-point formula, which is divided with the ratio 3:1. Where M equal to 3, N equal to 1. Then
Yeah.
you can find out the direct formula.
So you have
I don't know the formula.
yeah, you can use this thing. Yeah, you have to use the formula to solve it, and yeah, you just try it and let me know the answer.
Yes,
Then we
madam.
will. Yeah, then we will.
Mhm. It's tough.
Ma'am, what is the coordinate of C?
Yeah, this is the hint you have given, the ratio. From this hint, you have to calculate the coordinate of C. Like to start this thing, we can start reading this question. A line perpendicular to the line segment joining these 2 points A and B divides it at C in the ratio 3:1. So we have first we have provided the line AB. B2, 3, and we have a perpendicular line which divides the line in 3:1 at the point C. So the first hint is you have to use the slope because you have given the first hint as perpendicular line, and the second thing is you have to use the section formula because you have the ratio. These are 2 hints. So if you can do it, then you will able to solve.
And from section formula, we can find this point C.
Yeah, right, perfect. So the first thing is if you have like if you the we have to find C and we should know the motive behind find C, right? So we know the line AB, then we know that the line which we have to calculate is perpendicular to the line AB. That means we can say that the slope will be equals to -1 over the slope of the line AB, right? So we can have the slope of the required line. Secondly, if you can calculate the point C, then you will get a point which is on the line. So using the slope, if you have slope and 1 point on the line, then using these 2 things, you can calculate the equation of the line, right? That is the motive behind finding the coordinate of C. Okay. So you just use section formula to find the coordinate of C and just let me know what is the slope of the line. Slope of AB?
Slope of the line -1/3.
Okay, so we have B -1, 3 minus 0. So it's 1/3, right? So slope of the required line will be -3, if I'm not wrong.
Ma'am,
Right?
no, ma'am, no.
Ma'am, the slope should be 3 minus 0 upon 2 minus 1, na?
Exchange, ma'am.
Yeah,
No,
right.
x2 minus
Yes, yes.
x1, y2 minus
No,
y1.
it should be y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Right?
Yes, ma'am. So it should be 3, na?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
Ma'am,
There
C
should
will
be
be
y2 minus
y2
y1
minus
by
y1.
x2 minus x1. So it will be 3. And the slope of the required line then will be -1.
Minus 1 by 3.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
C will be the answer, ma'am.
Okay. So C. Are you
C.
getting C? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we have the slope as m equals to -3. Then you have to calculate the coordinate of C. So if you use the section formula, we know that the x coordinate is mx2. Our m is 3. And n is 1, right? mx2, what is x2? Is 2, right?
Yes.
Plus nx1. N is 1 and x1 is 1, right? By m plus n means 4, right? And what is the y coordinate? Similarly, m
3 into 3.
Yes, then 0
0. 0.
by 4.
Yes.
The coordinate of C will be then
7 by 4. Then
7
9.
4 comma 9 by 4, right? So we have the point C on the line and we have the slope. So the equation of the line will be x y minus y naught, x minus x1. And we know that this is 9 by 4 equals minus 1/3 x minus 7 by 4, right?
Yeah.
Now we can simplify it. So we will get 12y minus 27 equals minus x minus 4x plus 7, right?
Yeah.
Then it will be 12y plus 4x equals 27 plus 7 means
34.
34. So we can take 2 as common.
6y plus 2x equal to 17.
Will come, no?
What?
Okay. Why here?
Hence the third option is correct. Is it fine?
No, yes, ma'am.
maybe order करना लेता है Swiggy Zomato.
What?
He is buying something in Swiggy Zomato.
Ordering food for
At least mute yourself.
Sorry.
Before doing
Already we are all hungry.
hungry. We are also hungry.
Okay. So it's fine to all of you, right? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we can move to the next question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So next thing is your favorite topic, SSC.
Maybe order.
Okay. So this is the next question. Your favorite topic, SSC. You have to do the same thing. Yesterday we solved a question. You just try to solve it using this. Then we will solve it together. I'm giving you some time. Just try to solve it first.
Ma'am, this is the first SSC question na, of this class.
Yeah. Yes.
Like earlier, did you
No.
discuss some concept or question of SSC?
No. This is the first. So we can use a table here. Here we'll use the x value of x. Here it is s. Then we will use the value of exact data and approx. Okay. So first input is 3, right? And first exact output is 2. And what is the approx output? We have the equation given here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what is the approx output?
1.5.
That means the value of t. You have to find the value of t. So t will basically S over V, right? And V is 3, that means this will be 3 over V, right?
Madam, where it is given V equal to 3?
No, we are not taking V equals to 3. We have S, the values of S, and we have
3
values
by
of
V.
T, right?
Yes, madam, 3 by V.
Yeah. So T, we have S equals to VT, that means T will be S over V, right?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, so we will get 3 by V. Similarly, we can do for all the values. So the second output we have 9. The exact is given 4. And what is the approx?
4 by V. I mean, 9 by V.
Right.
And we have to find V, right?
Yeah. We have to
So-
find V such that the error is the least.
Okay, so V is
Ma'am,
what
we will check
by
all
T,
the
right?
velocities, no?
Yeah, we have to check all the velocities. So I'm doing this first, like in general, like taking V general. Let us first calculate the SSE. Okay.
No. We have to find V, right? So V
Yeah.
could be S by T.
No. See, you have to find V such that the SSE is minimum, right? So
Okay.
Ma'am,
if
V is though already given, so we have to find the SSC only.
no, the value of V is not given. There are 4
V is
possibilities for V. Okay. Now you have to find the value of V such that the SSE is minimum. That means I am taking V as arbitrary number. Then we are calculating the SSE. Then we
Okay.
have to take the value of V such that we get the SSE as minimum. Okay. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. If I take the third data, then the input is 13. Exact output is 6. And what is the approximation?
13 by V. Same, madam. 13 by V, 14 by V, 17 by V.
Right. Correct. Very good. Okay. Then what is our error 1?
3 by V minus 2.
Error 2?
9 by V minus 4.
Yeah. And so on. Right. So we can directly calculate our SSE. So the SSE will be 3 by V minus 2 square plus 9 by V minus 4 square plus
13 by B minus
minus 6.
14
square.
by V minus.
Sir, ma'am, like in this table, you took S as Y and T as X. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Right.
So can we
Yes.
change it also? Can we change? Can we reverse it and take Y as T? So in terms, can we do that?
Yeah. We can do it. Even it will be
3
better,
by
I guess. Then we
Because
will
then
get
it will
V
be 2.
multiplied with some constant.
Yeah.
Right. So
Because
let us do it in this way.
because I guess by default the first line would be x-axis and the second line would be y-axis.
Yes. That is why I took it, but you can take it in this way also. So in that case, because the velocity is not 0, so we can take S as X and T as Y. But if you take S as Y and T as X, then you will get something in good way.
The format would be more
Yes.
calculative.
Yeah. Okay, let us do it in this way. Again, let us solve it again. So we are taking T as the input then. So we have the input. Yes.
Yes.
You are not audible. Can you repeat it again?
But then the formula S equal to VT, we are actually.
Then you can directly put these values in the formula. Right?
Okay, madam.
Yeah. Again, using the same formula, you can do it. then you will get V multiplied with something. So it will be more easier.
Okay.
These are all the inputs, and we have the exact outputs. This is our exact, which is 3, 9, 13, 14, and 17. Right? Then we have approx. A star. So what will be the approx? For first thing, we have 2V, then we have 4V, then we have 6V, then we have 8V, then we have 10V. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, then we can write the errors, right? Which is 2V minus 3, 4V minus 9, 6V minus 13, 8V minus 14, and 10V minus 17, right? Now we can calculate the SSE. So what will be the SSE? We have to take all the error, first square it, then sum it. Just simplify it and let me know what is the SSE. You just simplify it and let me know. This equation you have to use the a minus b whole square formula and then simplify.
Ma'am, V is 2.5, right?
I don't know what is the answer, but we can check it. So you get this as
Sure.
2.5. Okay.
Ma'am, answer will be 1.82.
1.82. Which answer?
SSE.
SSC should be
No, you
between
should
0 to 1,
they should
right?
involve
Always.
V, right?
V,
You
V,
should
V,
get a V there.
V, ma'am, V, that answer, V.
Mhm.
V 1.8. V answer is 1.8.
C2.
Okay, you are getting V equals 1.8. No,
Okay,
I
ma'am.
just wanted to know what is the simplified version of ACC.
Ma'am,
SSE.
Break this
109.
and calculate.
109.
109.
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
you should get a V here, right? There is a V here.
You should get a quadratic equation, no?
Yeah,
V
you should
square,
get a quadratic
AB square,
equation
I will
involving
plus
V.
BV plus C.
Ma'am, I will say
Yes.
220 V square. 804 V.
Plus or minus? Minus 800
4 V.
into
8,
4V.
no. 804 V.
Ma'am,
Okay,
I
800.
think we have to take all the options and multiply with V into T. Like 2.5
Ma'am.
is V. We have to take V is
Yeah, you
equal to
can do it.
2.5, right?
Yeah,
2.5 into
that
2.
is fine. You can do
And
it,
4
but in order to do it, you have to do the whole procedure
whole,
4 times.
this will take long time.
The
That
whole
only I've done.
procedures you have to do 4 times, right? So this will be
So,
time taking.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you repeat like how the person is saying what we have to do?
Like he is
see,
saying
Repeat all
that.
the options.
Okay, just let me
okay.
tell. He is saying that you have all the 4 options for V, right? He is saying that you can consider 4 different equations, like
Yes, ma'am.
S equals to 2.5T. Then second equation is S equals to 1.5T. Then S equals to 2 into
T.
Then S equals to T. So you have 4 equation. Then you have to do all the thing 4 times.
4 times, yes.
And if you do this 4 times,
When
then you will
V
get
minimum.
you will get SSE 4 times, right? So you have to check the minimum
What is
So we have to
and
make that.
then you can
We have to make the table 4 times. This table. Is it?
Yes.
Yes, right. if you take this fourth time, but this will be quite lengthy, right? So it is better if you will get a quadratic equation, and if you get a quadratic equation, then you know how to solve, like how to calculate the minimum.
Ma'am,
Right?
class 774.
Class 774.
774.
Fine. Is it fine?
Hello?
No. 804V plus 774.
Yeah, this is written correctly, right?
No, your screen is stuck, I think, madam. I am not able to see that 774.
You can't see 774.
Once it's cracking, ma'am.
Up to minus 804V only it is showing us.
Oh my.
What happened? Disconnected.
She'll come. Wait.
Just wait. Ma'am will come.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is it now?
Not yet, ma'am. iPad has started screen sharing.
Oh.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Files.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yeah,
have started the
774.
screen sharing. You should
774 has come.
fine now.
Yeah, now it has come.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you explain what the person was saying? We have to take the 4 values of t, like we have to make table. Like, can you
Okay.
explain that?
The
How?
thing is, he was saying, yeah, he was saying, which is, you can see the table. He was saying the same actually. That means you can take v equals to all the 4 possibilities, right? Then you will get 4 different equation, right? If you take v equals to 4 values, then for different v, you will get different equations, right?
Here is done, ma'am.
Ma'am, there will be for different v, we will be having 4 different value of that.
4 different equation.
Four
That means
different.
you will get 4
Four
different
different.
equation. S equals 2.5t. Then second equation will be equals to 1.5t. Then third will be S equals 2t. Then fourth will be S equals 2. So you will get 4
Ma'am, where you are
different
writing, ma'am, I'm not
approximation.
able to see. Where, acha, okay, it is stucking. It is a little stuck. Okay, let's.
Okay, because of network issue. Now can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. So in that case, you will get this 4 different approximation. Okay. So you can then you can do it one by one. That means you can take the first approximation and the data table. Then you will get first SEC. Then the second approximation and the data table, you will get the second SEC. Then we will, in the result, you will get 4 different SEC, right?
So
Then you can
so
compare.
ma'am, what he's saying, like for the table, we have to subtract 2.5t minus normal t, which is 2.
He is saying that you can directly put the value of v in the equation, and then you can calculate this whole thing, the SSE, for this 4 different equation, 4 different time. Then you
But
can compare the SSE.
long process, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
This is very long process.
Yeah,
Like
that is
how,
why. Like
ma'am,
in
ma'am,
this
ma'am,
case,
ma'am, how he's saying like the s will be 2.5t in the first. So what you have to do, you have to subtract 2.5t minus what?
oh, see, this is our first approximation and this is our first data table. Okay.
Okay.
Then instead of this v, you will get a particular value. I mean, you can take v equals 2.5. So here we will get a particular numericals, right? So you will get a particular numerical value of SSC.
How, ma'am? Like?
Because once we put the value of v in the equation, then we will not get any arbitrary value, right? We will get
Okay,
constant.
it won't be a
Only-
variable. So for all v,
Yeah.
2v, 4v, 6v, 8v, when we put 2.5, there will be a proper numerical value of v. Then we have to calculate. So the table has to be four times.
So you can see this table. Yes, right. You can see this table. In this table, they did this in this way. A first took equals to this. Then their equation becomes s equals to 0.5. And they work with the equation and they calculated all the errors, and then they calculated the sum. In all the 4 cases, they calculated the sum, and then one. Okay.
Okay, so that's
Is it
how
fine?
the boy was saying it, but it's a long method, I
Yeah,
guess.
he was saying that. Yeah. This is a long method. You have to do the whole procedure 4 times. That is why I'm doing in a general way. Okay.
Yes.
Is it
Ma'am,
fine?
you were saying quadratic from quadratic.
So
Just explain that.
now we know how to calculate the minimum. So we have to derivative this equation, and after derivative we will get f dash will be 2 into 2 to
Ma'am, your
0.
voice is breaking. What are you saying?
Little bit breaking. Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Derivative will be 440v minus 804.
Yeah, that's 804. Now you have
Hello,
What happened?
Hello, ma'am.
Go on.
ma'am left.
I
Ma'am.
think ma'am clicked by mistake.
Guys, just
Leave.
wait for a minute.
Okay,
Ma'am,
okay.
Wait. Is it fine now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Actually, I'm using my mobile data. That's why some call was coming and the network was connected. Is it fine now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. So then we v equals 04 by 2 into 220, right?
Yeah.
So this will be equals to some 1.89, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
How did you do that?
1.82.
You first do the derivative, then that is equal to 0. Then
Yeah.
you found
Yeah, you
v.
have to
Okay.
calculate the critical point, right?
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that means you have to calculate the derivative, then equate the derivative with 0. Then you can calculate the value of v, which is critical point, right? So we are getting the critical point as 1.89, right? Which is nearly...
Ma'am,
Wait.
Ma'am, v equal to 1.82. It is not present in the 4 options.
Yes, that is what I am going to say now. So we are getting v equals to 82, right?
1.82. Yeah.
Yeah. So v equals to 1.82. Now let us read the question. So what is the most likely velocity of this in this 4 option? So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
means we have to find the number which is nearest to this number, right?
Okay.
And we can see that this number 2 is nearest to the number, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So the option C will be correct. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. If you
Ma'am,
have
but
any doubt,
1.5 is also a little bit more.
Yeah.
Little bit more
So this
near.
is a little bit more, right? You have
Maybe
to take the
0.1. Yeah,
number.
maybe 0.1 less, I guess.
Yeah. So 1.5 and 1.8, the distance between 1.5 and 8 is like 1.3. Sorry, 0.3, and it's, if you take the distance from 2, it will be 0.2. So we will take the least one, right? So we will take the least one. That means we will take the answer as 2. Okay. I solved
ma'am-
this in a yeah.
So ma'am, most nearest options will be the answer.
Yeah, the most nearest, because you have the most likely velocity. So the most nearest answer you have to take. Okay.
Can you
I
do a
think-
little bit? Can you scroll a little bit below?
1.6, what will be the answer, madam?
That's all. That's all.
Madam, 1.6 also will give the same error.
1.6.
Ma'am,
1.6.
1.6 is not in the answer now.
Yeah, but I am asking a question. If 1.6 also will give the
Yeah,
same.
if it were 1.6 and 2, then both the option should be correct.
So will it give the same error?
Yeah.
hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yeah.
Ma'am, by making the 4 tables, we will get the accurate option.
Yeah. So if you make the 4 tables, you will get the accurate answer option, because you are directly putting the option in the question, right?
Yes, ma'am, because
So
we will get the
definitely-
SSC also there,
Yeah.
so we can.
Yeah, so definitely you are directly putting the option in the question, so you will get
Yes,
the
ma'am.
accurate option. But sometime you may not have the equation in the simplest version, right? In that case, it will be difficult for you to calculate this thing, repeat the whole procedure 4 times. In
Yes,
that
ma'am.
case, you have to do it generally. So it's better to know how to do it generally, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Like, yeah, so if it is the case that you are getting, like, you have some difficult expression, then you cannot repeat the thing 4 times, so you have to do it generally. And while doing it generally, you have to follow this procedure. I mean, once you have this type of question, you have to take nearest to the value you are getting with. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so using this, what I did, you are getting the exact minimum. The exact minimum is 1.82, and you have to take the nearest point, which is the nearest to the exact minimum. Okay, because in the option you have all the approximation, so you have to take the most likely approximation. Okay, am I clear?
Yes,
Are you okay with all the things?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that is why I did it in a different way. I knew that in the PDF they did it like putting the value and all, but I did it in a different way so that you get the thing.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
Yeah, so it's fine for all of you, right? Then can we move to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the next question again, you have one question from SSC. Here you have 5 different models, and you have to take the most likely model. Okay, it's also likely the previous question, so you just take your time to solve it, then we will solve it together. Okay, I'm giving you 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes to take your time and understand the question, so that you can try to solve it, then we will solve it together. Any idea? Any answer? Sorry. Are you solving it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So any idea how are you
Ma'am,
approaching?
here it has an inverse relation. So y should be minus of coefficient of x. I guess it can be possibility like because as x increases, y decreases kind of.
Right.
So here we can say that from these three, we could have something like that.
Mm-hmm.
M3, M4, and M5.
Right. Very good. Yeah, I just wanted you to notice this pattern. Okay. So let us read it from that beginning. So Mrs. Ruby is a researcher, and she contacts the research on the decay of the quality of bananas, and she proposed 5 models. So these are the 5 models we have. So in these models, y indicate the quality factor or the decay factor, which depends on x number of days. So x is the number of days, x is the number of days, and y is the quality factor. Okay, q factor. Right? The value of y is between 0 to 20, where the value 20 denotes the fruit has no decay. Y equals to 0 means it is completely decayed. Okay. While formulating a model, she has to make sure that on the 0th day, the banana has no decay. That means
Ma'am, here it can be M5 because by hit and trial we can see that if we put the value of x in that, M3 and M4 would be negative and M5 would give almost a positive quantity. So I guess through hit and trial also we can say that.
Okay, so you are saying it M5. Okay,
M5.
yeah,
Ma'am, because if we put the value of 4 in M3, like it will be like 3 kind of thing. But in M5 it is more nearer, I guess.
Okay, yeah, it's good observation, but let us check. Okay. Okay, so the thing is, I have to make sure that on the 0th day, the banana has no decay. So 0 days means x will be equals to 0. When x is equals to 0, y should be equals to 20, right? No decays means y should be equals to 0, 20. So this is our first condition. Clear? So we have to check that all the models should satisfy the first condition, that when x is equals to 0, y should be equals to 20. So from this condition, we can directly exclude these two options, right? M3 and M4, right? Because at x equals to 0, M3 will give y equals to 15 and M4 will give y equals to 18. So we can discard these two. Is it fine for all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then we have to check for the rest of the answer. So rest of the answer for M1 and M2, we can see that. So we can see that when X is going increasing order and Y is going in decreasing order, right? So in this case, M1 and M2, we can see that if we put X, because all the signs are positive here, Y will be also going in increasing order for M1, and for M2 also X is increasing order and Y will be going in increasing order, right? So from a logical connection, we can say that the exact Y is going in decreasing order, but the approximate Y is going in increasing order. So we can see that the error will be more, right? But we want the least error. So the more feasible model is the M5 model, because here we can see when X is increasing order, this while Y will be in decreasing order, right? Because of this negative sign, right? So because of this negative sign, we will get Y in decreasing order. That is why we will take this 5th model. That means M5 will be the answer. Okay, is it clear?
Ma'am, but this is by hit and trial and it got easier because there was an inverse relation. Suppose if there is no inverse relation, what would be the procedure? Because there
we
has to
have
be
to
some
try.
kind of calculus involved. Like, so can you tell that where
Yeah, then
differentiation
in
also
that
happen like
case,
that?
yeah. In that case, you have to check it for all the three different models. Then you have to like calculate the SSE and you have to check which SSE is you are getting the least one. Okay.
Okay, so
In
we
that
have
case,
to okay. So we have a value of y, but we have to check for all the models. So there,
yes.
but is the okay. When we will do that, then we will do that y1 minus y, and then we will do that like that. Is it? But can
Yeah.
there be more better method, like where there is a differentiation involved, like in the previous question you did?
Yeah, you can do it in a better method if the constant is some like for if I take this to M1, M2 and M5. Okay, so here we can do it because in general we can express it y equals to some cx plus 20, right? We can express it in general form where c can take the value 1, 1.5 minus 3, right?
Ma'am, where you are writing, I'm not able to. Okay, got it. It's a little bit. It's coming a little bit late. Whatever you're writing, but it's fine. Okay.
This one.
Okay. Now what we
So
will do?
this can be the general form, right? For all the M2, M1 and M5.
Okay,
Now
ma'am.
again
Okay.
you have to do the same procedure. I mean, you have to take this as your equation, then you have to find the exact approximation, then you have to like calculate the SC, and then you have to calculate the minimum of the SSC. Then you will get the value of C, and the value of C will represent the exact model.
So what we
Okay.
have to do? There will be C1, which will be corresponding to that, to the approximate value in terms of
Yeah.
C.
So that
In
means
terms of
if you
C,
have the
it will
like.
come. In
Yeah.
terms of C,
So
it
the
will
thing
come,
is,
and then we have to minus it, and we have and then we have to
yes,
square it. And
and
after
sum it.
squaring it, we have to differentiate and make it equal to 0. Is it?
Yeah. Similarly, you have to find the critical points, and the critical points will be the value of C, which is the exact number of C. And then you can put the number of like the value of C in the equation, then you will get the exact model. Okay. Or the approx model, like the nearest value you have to take.
Okay, so
like
it will be a quadratic
similarly.
equation. Would there it will be a quadratic equation?
Yes. It
So
will
there will
be
be
a
two
quadratic.
values of C. So there will be two values of
Yes.
C.
No, not two values of C. Similarly, you have to do as the previous question. Like you will get a quadratic equation, then you have to derivative it, right? In that case, you will get a linear equation. Then you will find a value of P, which will represent the minimum. Like using the double derivative test.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. If you have any doubt, you can still ask. No problem.
Can I see the last question? I mean, I didn't that last method maybe.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is the last question. So here the equation S equals to ET was the general equation that is the common equation. So you can form 4 different approximation from the equation, and the next question was just the opposite of this. That means you have 3 different three different approximation, and you can express it in a general form, right? And in a similar method, you have to find the value of C such that the SSC will become the minimum. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am, but like
Anyone?
when you did it 2v minus 3 minus 2v. What was that? Like how you did it, the derivative kind of thing.
Okay, so it was our SSC, right? So it is a function of V, correct? So we can express it as function of V. That means the SSC was a function of V. F of B we can denote it. So this was 320 V square minus 804 V plus 774, right? Now you have to take the derivative of this thing. So we will get 2 into 220V minus 804. This is the derivative. right? Then you have to equate the derivative with 0, and then from this equation you have to find the value of b, which is 804 by 2 into 220. Okay, which is approximately 1.82.
There will be another method using a vertex quadratic equation.
Yeah, using its vertex, right? So in your next week you will learn about quadratic equation. It's as a parabola. Then
Minus
it will be more clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, how did you
Minus b by
simplify
2.
this 220v square minus 804v? How did you simplify that? By opening these 6 brackets, like 8v
Yeah,
minus 14. So that was
yes.
done by another person. You didn't do it. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do it. Yeah.
Because it will be very
This is
hectic. Okay. So we
yeah,
have.
but you have to do some calculations, right?
Okay, so we have to open these 5 brackets of whole square. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then we simplify it 220v square. Okay.
Yes.
You will using another method. There will be vertex minus b by 2a. Then you will get the similar answer.
Yeah. So I used it. This is a general, like here we are calculating the critical point and we are using the double derivative test. But also you can consider a quadratic equation as a parabola. Then the vertex will be the minimum, and the vertex is just minus b by 2a. Okay, where the form is, right, the quadratic equation form is ax square plus bx plus c. If this is your quadratic equation, the minimum will be minus b by 2a.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I didn't got this
So
method.
vertex
Can you tell me? Yeah, I didn't got this method. How are you solving that through derivative? Hello, ma'am.
Sir, internet is not stable.
Yes, my internet is not stable. Am I audible now?
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. So you were telling about the method, that method which you were saying that
Which one?
derivative.
Like vertex or double derivative?
Yeah, vertex one.
Okay. So about vertex, you will learn it in more details in your week 3. But
Ma'am,
right
but
now
can you
I'm
tell
just
me? Yeah.
I'm giving you the like gist idea. So the general form of quadratic equation is like, my screen is visible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it's like ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Okay, so this is the general form of a quadratic equation, right? And you have two different options. So a quadratic equation will look like a parabola. Okay, if a is positive, then you will get a parabola in the upward direction, and if a is negative, then you will get a parabola in the downward direction.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. That in today's TS session, in today's TS session, the person has told us, but I wanted to know what is the application of this in our.
Yeah. Okay. That is what I'm saying. So once you have a parabola in the upward direction, then you cannot find the maxima because it is going up to the infinity, but you can find the minima, right? This is the minimum.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. And if you have a parabola in the downward direction, then you cannot find the minimum because this is going up to the infinity, but you can find the maxima, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when actually this point is called vertex for the parabola. Okay. And the x coordinate of the vertex is nothing but the minima, and y coordinate of the vertex is the minimum value. Let me write it. So x minima or maxima accordingly. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And the y coordinate, you can take a screenshot of these notes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in a ACC, you will always get an equation with a positive. You can see, because we will get the squared version, right? So we will always get an equation for which the coefficient of the square term will be positive. That means always we will get a parabola in the upward direction. That means the vertex will be the minimum. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. So in that case, if you are getting the SAC in the quadratic equation, so you have to calculate the minimum will be equals to the vertex Vx, means the x coordinate of the vertex. This is nothing but minus b by 2a. Okay. So this is
Okay, ma'am.
another
Okay,
way
okay.
to calculate it.
Okay. So we have to put this value minus b by 2a in the
In the equation, then you will get the y coordinate of the vertex.
okay. So okay. So, ma'am, we don't have to derivative it. We don't have to do a derivative of it. Just in the error, just in the SSC error of the quadratic equation, we have to put the value of x as minus b by 2a, and then we will get a SSC directly. You are saying that?
So no. See, suppose this is your SSC. This is your SSC in this form, in the quadratic form.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then you want to find the minimum value of x.
Okay. So we have to
Such that
differentiate it.
yeah.
Okay, so we have to differentiate it and put this minus b by 2a value.
No. The thing is, see, like if you have the SSC in a quadratic form and your question is like you have to find the value of x such that your SSC become minimum, then the value of x will be minus b by 2a directly.
Yeah.
For this value, you will get the minimum SSC. Okay.
Okay, for this value of x, we will get the minimum SSC.
Yeah.
And the SSC will be minus d by 4a, na?
No. The SSC, you have to put the value of x in the equation.
Okay.
Okay. Instead of x, you have to put minus b by 2a all the time.
Okay, so I have to put minus b by 2a in this SSC equation, ax square plus bx plus c, na?
Yes.
Or I can just do minus d by 4a also. That is the y-axis of the vertex, na?
Minus b by 4a.
Yeah, because that is the y-axis of the y-coordinate of the vertex.
No, the y coordinate of the vertex you will get from this equation, right?
A4 minus b by 2a. A4 minus b by 2a.
The y coordinate of the vertex you will get from this. Like the equation is basically y equals to ax square plus bx plus c. If you want to get the vertex y coordinate, then you have to put like this vy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But in the what you have explained, this vertex, the x coordinate is minus b by 2a.
Yeah.
That you were saying, and there is a direct formula for y also. The y coordinate of the vertex,
So
that's
you have
minus d
to
by 4a.
put the x coordinate in the equation.
So we can directly find by minus d by 4a also, na ma'am, because that is the y coordinate. So that is also a
How you
similar
are
thing.
saying the y coordinate is minus b by 4a?
That is the y coordinate of y axis, ma'am. That is the kind of a result that is there. I mean, the vertex x coordinate is minus b by 2
Are you
and the y
saying
coordinate
minus b by 4a?
minus d, I guess it's
Minus d. And what is d?
Sorry, ma'am, there is something like that. I don't remember fully, but it's called the minimum value actually.
Where d equal to root of b square minus 4ac. Yes.
What is that?
Is d a discriminant?
Using that formula, a4 minus b by 2, you will get the answer of vy.
Yeah, like it is a general thing. I mean, the equation is basically this. Once you get the x coordinate and you want to get the y coordinate, that means you have to put the value of x in the equation. Then you will get a value of y, and this will be the y coordinate.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear? Is it
Yeah.
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so is it clear for all of you? Like you are having a doubt, you can ask it again. Like maybe I didn't get your doubt. So
Yes, ma'am. Actually, the y-axis coordinate, what you were saying is minus b by 2a, that is the x coordinate of vertex. But there is a direct formula for y coordinate also, that is minus d by 4a, I guess. So we can directly do minus d by 4a. That is the
no, this is the formula for y coordinate. I mean, this formula will vary equation by equation.
Yes.
Like if once you have the function y equals to fx, this fx is the direct formula for y coordinate. This whenever f will change, the formula will also change, right? This is the same. I mean, you are finding x comma y. This point will lie in the map f, right? That means it should satisfy the graph f, right? That means it should like that, f of x. So y should be equals to f of x, and the formula will change when the function will change. This may be the formula, but for some function. But when we are changing the function, you will get
no,
a
ma'am.
different
Ma'am,
formula.
actually, when will ma'am in this equation ax square plus bx plus c, when you put minus b by 2a, you will get that d that is, and that will be the
Okay,
fix. You
okay.
got it,
I
ma'am? What
got
I'm
it.
saying.
Yeah.
So when you
I
will
got it.
solve it, when you will
That means
simplify it,
directly after calculating, you are saying.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah,
Okay,
ma'am.
finally I
And that's
got
a
your
fixed
point.
result. Yeah, ma'am. That is a fixed result of the
Yes,
minimum and
yes,
maximum
yes.
value of y-axis. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yeah. That is fine. That is fine. Yeah.
That is
Now,
minus.
yeah, now I get your point. So if I just simplify it, we will get b square by 4a minus b square by 2a plus c, right?
Yeah.
Then we can again write it as 4a b square minus 2b square plus 2ac. So it will be minus b square plus 2ac by 4a, right?
Common minus common.
And we can take the minus common. So d is the discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac. So d is the discriminant, so it will be minus d by 4a. Yeah,
Yes,
this is
ma'am.
correct.
This is the
Yeah,
fixed
this
result.
is
This is the fixed
okay. So
result
d
of the
was
vertex
the
of the.
discriminant here. Yeah.
The same was today's TA session, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, ma'am.
okay.
So I was saying that we don't for the SSC we can directly find this minus d by 4a.
Yes. This is the y coordinate. Yeah, you can directly find it.
So when you were saying it varies, it don't varies. It's like minus d by 4a only.
Yeah, that means it will not vary because you have the x as a fixed constant, right? When
Yes,
x
ma'am.
was a variable, then it will vary. But x is a fixed constant here. So here it will not vary.
So for SSC, if the equation is ax square plus bx plus c, we can directly find minus d by 4a. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, like if you want to find the minimum thing, then you can directly find minus b by 4a. Sorry, b by 2a. This is the minimum. And the minimum value is minus d by 4a.
Yes, ma'am. So I was saying we can directly find minus d by 4a from this equation.
Yeah, you can directly find. But sometimes the question is like you have to find the value of x such that the SEC is minimum. In that case, you don't need the value of y. You need the value of x.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. At a particular value of x.
Yeah. Sometimes you may have to calculate the value of x, not y.
Okay, but value of the value of SSC would be fixed, na ma'am. The value of x can be vary at a point, but the value of minimum for the
Minimum
value
SEC
of
will be
SSC.
fixed. Yes.
Yeah, the value of SSC would be fixed. So we can directly
Yes.
do it by minus d by 4a. That I am
Yes,
saying.
you can directly do it. Yeah. You
Because
can do it.
there will be only one particular value of x, that is minus b by 2a, that
Yes.
will show a exact SSC, and that is minus b by 4a.
Yeah, you can do it. Directly you can find the minimum value of the SSC. Yes. But in general, in the question, you have to find the value of x, because they will see, like they will ask you to find the value of some constant such that the SSC becomes minimum. So you have to find the value of x in the question. But if you want to find the minimum SSC, you can directly find it via this formula, minus d by 4a.
Okay, ma'am. And when what you were saying is, if there is some constant.
Yeah, that means if in the previous question, I mean, we get the SSC using the constant, like using the variable v, right? In that case, our aim was to find the value of v such that the SSC become minimum, right? That means the x coordinate basically.
Okay. Then
Did
we
you
have to
got
find
the-
minus b.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have to
Yeah.
find minus b
Minus
d
b
by
by
2.
2a. Yeah.
Okay,
In this
okay.
type of question, you need not to find the minimum SSC. You have to find the
Okay.
x coordinate such that the SSC become the minimum.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Got it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Any other doubt?
Actually, ma'am, this was taught in today's TS session,
Mhm.
minus b by 2 and minus d by.
Okay. So, what was the TS session about? Today's TS session?
It was about quadratic equation. They taught us the basic of quadratic equation, also
That
the
means
minimum
week
value
3.
and
They
the
have
maximum
started
value.
the week 3 portion.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In the next week, we will also you will get the instructor
Ma'am,
session.
can we also solve like more SSC question right now? If it if you can give us like SSC question and we will solve it in the next class. We will let you know if there is more SSC question. We'll do it in the
Okay,
homework.
sure. I will give you. Okay. In the next class, I will give. Next class is, I guess it's a Hindi session, and Tuesday have the open session, right? So in the open session, also in the next session, I will give you some SSC problem. Then in the open session, we can discuss if you are facing any difficulty.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. If you have any other doubt, can ask. Otherwise, we can end this session. Anything else, like any doubt regarding concept or any problem what I taught today?
No, ma'am, not at all.
Okay.
Ma'am, where will I get the recording?
Recording.
Yes, ma'am. This is
Okay. So the thing is, you can go to YouTube, then go to IITM BS degree, then go to live.
okay.
We can do it. Like we can. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
But for the TA session, sir has made a sheets, Google sheet.
Yeah.
So so you can find that in the Google sheet. Sir always share in every class the link of the
Yes,
Google
you can
sheet.
find the TA session. You can find in the Google sheet, and you can see my screen, right? This is the main YouTube channel. You just go to live, and then you can find all the things. This is
Yeah,
our
this is
session is being
our
live
session
streamed.
going.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So you can find, and also you can go to the playlist, and there you will find the playlist for the assignment question. Yeah, Maths1 assignment solution videos. From here you can find the solutions videos too for AQ, PQ, and solve with us. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am. For the next
Well,
class, we'll solve some SSC question, ma'am. Do let us know.
yeah. Sure. I will give you some. Okay. So if you don't have any doubt, you can leave.
Thank
Okay,
you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Good night, ma'am.
Yeah. Good night, all.
Good night, ma'am.
Yes. Good night, all.
Thank you, ma'am.